20 Home Alone Horror Stories, True Terrifying Incidents You Won't Believe. Don't watch alone. Intro. Calm, eerie tone. Tonight, we're diving into the bone-chilling world of being home alone. For many, home is the safest place you can be. But for the people in these stories, home became the place of their worst nightmares. These are 20 true Home Alone horror stories, disturbing, unexplainable, and absolutely terrifying. Some involve stalkers, some paranormal encounters, and some real-life intruders. Turn off the lights, lock your doors, and let's begin. Story 1: The Footsteps Upstairs. A teenage girl was home alone on a rainy evening. While scrolling on her phone, she suddenly heard footsteps upstairs. She thought it was her cat, but then remembered her cat had been at the vet since morning. Slowly, the steps grew louder, pacing back and forth, until the sound of a door slamming echoed. When police arrived, they found muddy footprints leading to the attic. The intruder had been living inside their house for weeks. Story 2: The Man at the Window. A college student was studying late when she noticed movement outside her window. She thought it was just the wind, until a pale face pressed against the glass. She screamed, grabbed her phone, but the man had already disappeared. Hours later, she woke up to police flashlights in her backyard. The man had been caught trying to pry open her basement window with a crowbar. Story 3: The Unknown Voice. A 12-year-old boy stayed home while his parents went grocery shopping. Suddenly, the landline rang. A deep, raspy voice whispered, "Don't look outside." Frightened, the boy disobeyed, only to see a hooded figure standing on the porch, holding the phone cord in his hand. By the time police arrived, the stranger was gone. Story 4: The Basement Door. A woman heard knocking from her basement door. Thinking it was the wind, she ignored it, until it turned into furious pounding. When she finally opened it with her husband later that night, she found scratch marks all over the inside of the door, as if something had been trying to claw its way up. Story 5: The Pizza Delivery Nightmare. A man home alone ordered pizza. The delivery guy handed over the box but didn't leave. Instead, he asked, "Are you sure you're alone?" The man nervously laughed it off, but later that night, the same delivery car circled his block 3 times. Police later confirmed the driver had been fired for stalking multiple customers. Story 6: The Closet Stranger. A girl cleaning her room heard a sneeze inside her closet. At first, she thought it was a prank. But when she opened the door, a man bolted out and ran down the hallway. He had been hiding in her closet with a knife. Story 7: The Glowing Eyes. A farmer's wife was home alone when her dog wouldn't stop barking at the window. When she looked outside, she saw glowing red eyes staring back from the tree line. Police later discovered human footprints leading away, but no explanation for the eyes. Story 8: The Fake Police Officer. A woman alone at night got a knock at the door. A man claimed to be an officer, insisting she open up. She refused and called the local station. They confirmed no officer had been dispatched to her house. The man fled before backup arrived. Story 9: The Silent Caller. Every night around midnight, a man home alone received calls from a blocked number. Each time, silence, except for breathing. He set up a recording system and captured the voice finally whispering, "I'm in your house." Story 10: The Shadow in the Hall. A boy stayed up late watching TV. From the corner of his eye, he saw a shadow moving down the hallway. Thinking it was his sister, he called out, but remembered she was sleeping at a friend's house. When he went to check, the hallway was empty, but the back door was wide open. Story 11: The Baby Crying. A young woman living alone woke to the sound of a baby crying outside her front door. She nearly opened it, until she remembered the local police warning. Criminals were using recorded baby cries to lure women out of their homes. Story 12: The Thing in the Shower. A man came home from work, showered, and heard his front door slam. Thinking it was his roommate, he called out. No answer. When he stepped out, the words, "I saw you," were written in the fogged-up bathroom mirror. Story 13: The Open Window. A girl woke up at 3 a.m. to find her bedroom window wide open, though she swore she locked it. The next morning, Her neighbor told her they saw someone climbing down her drainpipe at night. Story 14. The Forgotten Laptop. A man home alone heard typing in his office. His laptop was open, though he hadn't touched it all day. As he walked closer,